Hey traders, it's Steve from Stock Index Trading Room coming to you from the beautiful wild, wild west of Wyoming. Week, actually 2.5. Of my travels out to spend time with my family. The neat part about being a winning trader, y'all, is you can do it from anywhere in the world, anytime you want. Uh, Figure this out. It's worth it. Today we're going to talk about, so we've tracked this all week in the room. We've had an amazing week. Um, Advanced trading methods of master traders. And we're going to show you how we find order flow breakout reads that lead price. Actually, we get order flow breakouts before price moves. And of course, that gets us in front of future price movements most of the time. We're going to talk about Trap Trader Oscillator Advanced Smart Breakpoint Lead Out. I'll show you what that is and why it works so well. And you can decide if it's for you or not. We're going to make this legal. If you've never read this, please pause the video, read it, come back and join us when you're through. I've stripped the chart down a little bit so we can just focus on Trap Trader Oscillator and the patterns it produces. Now, we have tested these for many, many, many years. I have traded this Batman pattern. We've had Room open 7.5 years. I was trading it a couple of years before I met Rob and his stuff. It wasn't near as good, but it did work. But Trap Trader Oscillator Advanced reads order flow at a level that I still at times go, that's pretty amazing. Here we're going to show you, if you come to the room, stuckindextradingroom.com. If you want to come to the room and join us, we'll show you all of our secrets. And then if you need to get in touch with me, stuckindextradingroom@gmail. Our Super Spot Renko bars are 8 ticks for reversal, 4 ticks for continuation, plus any wick. Our bars are reading order flows. So we have a huge advantage over other traders just with our price bars. And we can show you all kinds of things with that if you come to the room. So what is a smart breakpoint lead out? These horizontal green and red lines are smart breakpoints. And when Trap Trader Oscillator works through that, that's called a lead out, okay? Now, sometimes it'll come on a reversal bar, okay? And those are the most profitable. Sometimes it'll come 2 or 3 bars late. You can notice the market tends to continue through that, but you might not want to be trading in what could turn out to be the middle of a move. The safest place on all markets to trade is pivot retag. Is a testing situation and confirmation. We talked about that 2 weeks ago. A testing and confirming signal that this high is valid. We come down, we come up, and we take off. When you can find a lead out, this is a rocket. We've talked about that for years. But when you can find this situation, pivot retag with a rocket, this is my personal favorite because of its super high track record. It may never win again. It may never lose again. Past performance is not indicative of future results. But we've been trading pivot retag. I've been doing it for 20, 30 years. Became a World Cup trading champion with that idea. So hopefully it will resonate with you and you can get those kind of results in your trading as well. So anyway, these patterns that we're going to show repeat. We're looking, this is our favorite reversal pattern, but we're talking about, we're going to use our algo for direction. And so we're only going to sell a red background and buy a green background. And I think as we go through this, you'll understand why a lot of our members make that filter. People that want to trade a lot of random entries, just some free advice. Don't filter your, don't look for great entries, okay? Because you won't get 20 great entries in a day. Although we got close yesterday, but in a normal day, you're not going to get even 15 great entries in a day. If you want to try to get in any random bar and make it great, that's a whole different approach. And that's not what we do, okay? So you can save your time and money. You don't need to join us if you're more about just trading random price. If you're not looking for huge advantages, this would not be for you. If you are, you can decide, okay, I see that, Steve. We've pointed that out. It takes about 30 minutes to learn. To see it takes 30 seconds to learn it. So anyway, but here's a pivot retag with a breakout rocket. This market opened, and we would have done well. So we go red, and we're looking here. Let's do this. It's not a pattern. It's just a smart breakpoint lead out on a red background, right? So now whether you would have gotten a couple of points here, come back to break even or whatever, we get on the right side of this structure, we get a Batman. This is my favorite. I've traded this before I met Rob. We get a Batman. And we look, and let's just dissect this. And then I'll show you some when we're through. We get red, green, red. Price is sort of in a state of local immediate disagreement. We're too cheap. We're too expensive. We're too cheap. We're too expensive. Price is going sideways. Which way does Trap Trader Oscillator say we're going? It says down. What did it say over here? It said down. Which way did we go? We went down. What did it say over here? Down. Which way did we go? Down. What did it say over here? Down. Which way did we go? Down. I mean, I know people want to make this harder than that. Okay. And Rob, this is incredibly hard. Rob spent over 30 years working and perfecting these things. World Cup trading champion. Okay. This is what he uses. This is what we use in the room. So anyway, if you get this, you'll join us. If you don't, you won't. And it's really simple. So this was the Batman. Okay. This is a pivot retag on color. This is that. I've actually got this labeled later. This is a Santa Claus. This is a Santa Claus. We call it a Santa Claus because it breaks through red and green at the same time. That's Rob's favorite entry, by the way. Breaking through red and green at the same time, right? Pretty good idea. So let me see. I just showed you some patterns there. There's trade that didn't work out, win a couple of points, and then here's a Batman pattern, right? Price is going sideways. TTO is going down. We have a lead out, and away it goes. Here's another Batman, ABCD. See, does that look familiar? It's exactly like that signal over there. Pivot retag with a rocket right here. Okay, pivot retag with a rocket. This is an amazing pattern. We call it fake out breakout or a 4-tick trap. Trap Trader Oscillator, you can see this dot and this dot. Order flow's going down. It's that simple. See these dots going up, order flow's going up. These dots going down, order flow's going down, down, down. But we have a really unique situation here where order flow's going down and we have this lead out, but price is going up. So price is going up against order flow. We know what happens to those traders, right? They get bamboozled. So here we have another Santa Claus. This is like the fourth one. Here we have a pivot retag with a lead out. Again, my favorite. Rob's favorite, my favorite, doesn't really matter. Smart breakpoint lead out, boom, and this is 10, 11, this is 11:30 room time. So you can see, we had an amazing morning. I was in the room for all of this. And that's just a couple of patterns that we're showing how our members are getting in front of price breakout with order flow, congestion, and then breakout. Now, these patterns are repeating days, weeks, months, and years into the future. So if you're going to trade more than just a day or two, you might want to learn some things that repeat. So that's just a study I was doing with our Smart Trade Marker software. So anyway, this is Smart Breakpoint lead out. from Wednesday, and we just showed you how these patterns repeat over and over and over and over every day, and how our members take advantage of order flow breakout that leads price down and up. Okay, so more information, stuckindextradingroom.com. You need to get in touch with me, stuckindextradingroom@gmail.com. We're grateful that you watched. If you see this and go, that's pretty cool, I can make that work, come join us. Would love to have you join the winning side of trading. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's not for you. It's just that simple. So on behalf of World Cup trading champion Rob Mitchell and the growing number of funded, profitable master traders in our room, I'm Steve, wishing you happy trading.